Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from SONIX Bar and Grill here at 423 McMillan Avenue. We're here today for the 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial Tournament. It is a 3-day event. We're now on day number 2. It runs from November 17th to the 19th, so we're on November 18th, day 2 of the action. And now we're into the quarterfinal stages on the A side. Both teams undefeated. These are the first 2 racks. It was just broken on both tables. And we have Dave Fowl on table number 1 from FAQs. They broke the first racks, or the first round. And then we have Sterling Janelle on table number 2 from Sonic Hustlers. He's playing against Rene Benoit from FAQs. I got to check to see if there's any handicaps between these guys, and doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, they're playing even. So no spots between them. Trying to open things up. He's going to end up wedged up against the 9 and the 5. And we're talking about table 2 right now. Dave Fowl on table number 1 from FAQs is 2 shots away from winning the first rack. Oops, why is there 0 on there? I shouldn't say 0. I don't know what happened there, but something happened. I'll fix it. There we go. All right, so just the 8 ball for a good start. (1-0) for FAQs. All right, and we'll go through the lineups here while we can. Take a second to talk about them. We'll start off with FAQs because they're on the left of the scoreboard. We have the captain, Rene Benoit, Dave Fowl, Mike Vautour, Dan Miller, Sterling Kershane. Oh, so Sterling's playing with FAQs. I thought he was playing with Sonic Hustlers. Okay. So Sterling on table 2 is from FAQs right now. I should have seen that before I started talking about the teams. All right, and then Sonic Hustlers, they have Mitch DuPont, John Campbell. What? Oh, no, wait. So Sterling Kershane and Sterling Janelle. So father and son are playing on opposite teams. Okay, now I got it. So we have Sonic Hustlers, which Sterling Janelle on table 2 is on Sonic Hustlers. He's playing with Mitch DuPont, John Campbell, Corey Peranto, and Rob Slater. On the FAQs, Sterling Kershane is Sterling Janelle's son, and he's playing with FAQs. For the point system, it is 20 points per team, and that's according to the players that you have on your lineup. So first we're going to go through the lineup and tell you what their points are. It should be at 20, though. Let's see. FAQ. So they have a Premier, a Master, a Vegas level player, and 2 Super Vegas level players. So 5 points for the Premier, 5 points for the Master is 10. 4 points each for the Super Vegas, so that's 19. Wait, 10, that's 18, sorry. And then they got a Vegas level player, which is worth 3, so that's 21. That doesn't add up. 5, 10. Yeah, they're over by 1 point, so there should be a 1-game spot, but maybe this other team has the same amount of points and they cross each other out. All right, so Mitch DuPont is Vegas, John Campbell Premier. They have 2 Premiers, so that's 10. They have a Super Vegas, which is 14, an extra 4 points for that. And then they have 2, 3, so they're at 20. So a 1 point difference between them, and I'm thinking that's why they didn't give them a spot difference. All right, so I had a power source near my cables, and that's why I was doing all that buzzing, man. But I took care of it now. You might still hear the odd buzzing here and there, but it'll be mild. I almost got the table figured out. Tough shot coming up on table 2. Stripe seems to have only one pocket. And it's a pocket that doesn't help him to get shape on the 8-ball. So for that reason, I'm thinking we're going to play smart on this one instead of playing the shot, but we'll see. Shot to the corner is good. He's going to get a shot on the 8-ball also on table 1. Oh, he tried his best to make that 11 ball on table 2, but he'll come up short on the shot. Sterling Kershane is going to win that rack for FAQs. They're up 2-0. Sterling Janile on table 2 from Sonic Hustlers. Trying to get this table under his belt so he can help his team get within 1. We're in the quarterfinal of the A side now, so every team that's in this quarterfinal hasn't lost yet. And that has to do because they all have good teammates and good teams. So you should expect some really good matchups here. You're not playing today? You're not playing today anymore? Or we're out. You're out, eh? Early weekend. You gonna stick around all night anyway? Probably. Who are they playing tonight? Oh yeah, boring game. You got season tickets, I guess? Yeah. Well, if you get... This might be just as exciting as that. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you get bored and you want to jump on the mic with me, then you're more than welcome. I'll just set it up. I think they're doing the finals tomorrow, all finals tomorrow, right? That's what they're doing. Yeah. Depends. They're starting at 1, so they should be done by like 7 or 8. But you know, it's Straight Cup tomorrow, right? So like, I don't think there's going to be many players there tomorrow. If there is, then I'll go. If their player's not here yet, you have to ask Junior. But normally, yeah. Where do we go? We're playing some GNR in the background, so copyright's coming my way right away. Beautiful shot on table 2 from Rene Benoit. FAQs up 3-0. Race to 13. Rob Slater from Sonic Hustlers on table number 1. Playing against Danny Miller from FAQs. Looks like Mike Vautour is going to be breaking on rack number 2. I believe, wait, is he the last? I think he's the last one for this first round to break. Yeah, so Renee played, Dave played, Danny's playing. So, yeah, so Mike is the last guy for the first round. And after that, it will be Sonic's Hustlers that's going to be breaking for the next round. Rob Slater with the run on table number 1. Gets Sonic Hustlers on the board. 3-1. Smash to pack. Needs something to go in, but it doesn't look like anything is going in for him. So a dry break from Mike Vautour is going to bring in Mitch DuPont from Sonic Hustlers to the table on table 2. His team trailing by 2 right now. He can make that a 1-game difference. Fairly decent table, but a lot of work ahead of him. I'm thinking highball is probably the way you want to go on this one. He's going to try to make highball. He's going to miss the shot, though. Table is still open. So Mike Vautour with his first chance after the break here. Tough starting point for him. Not a lot of options here. He's a good player, though, so he's walking around trying to figure it out. Looks like he's thinking that highball is probably the best way to go now. And he's pretty right. I mean, when it comes to that cluster where the cue ball is right now, the stripes are the ones that are advantageous. So they're the ones that you can work with. The solids are pretty varied. Though given that one breakout could change all that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go in your favor. He's looking at that pile now. He's trying to address it. Dave foul on table number 1 from FAQs, trying to work this table out. Created another situation for himself on that table, though. Speaking of situations, Mike Vatour still at the table. He tried to take a crack at opening up the pack. And it's going to open up a little bit, but not enough. I'll have to find another option here to be able to open things up again. Can pretty much do it with the 9 if the 5-ball wasn't in the way, but the 5-ball's in the way for him to be able to cue into the 9. So he might be stuck taking this 11 ball. Maybe trying to create a better angle off the 9 to be able to get into that pile. Not quite what he wanted. Trying to force the cue ball. Table is turned over to Mitch DuPont from Sonic Hustlers. He's got a lot of a mess at the table right now, so he's going to have to be patient here. Oh, and I got to get the charger for my phone. My phone's dying. I'll do that right away. No, he was looking for something to follow up with. He's ended up over top of the 8-ball. Takes away all the options for him right now. I think you're going to have to be patient on this rack and just try to safety your way into a win. Or at least safety your way into an opportunity anyway. The foul on table number 1 is just going to miss the 9-ball. Perfect shape on the 12. Had a chance. Turns the table over to Sterling Janelle from Sonic Hustlers. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Hi, Brianne. He doesn't quite have the breakout angle for this, but he could maybe truss it up for a bank side. But then what do you do with the 8-ball? I don't think it's worth it for him to make the shot here on table 2. I think he's got to play safe again. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to do here. One thing I do know is that he's got to get that 14 ball out of there, and he's got to get the cue ball in a spot where it's not going to give Mitch much of an opportunity to be able to break that pile out. Even if he was able to figure out the reverse bank to the side or something different, he's still not going to have much of an opportunity with the 8-ball. He needs a little bit of luck on the breakout angle to be able to get a shot on the 8-ball. But the reverse bank side should be there. I mean, it's available anyway. Oh, he's going to overbank that, man. And look at that. Oh, no. He broke out the 8-ball, but then the 8-ball scratches in the corner. Down by 1, Sonic Hustlers to get a lucky break on rack number 5. Rack number 6 is on the left on table number 1, and we got Sterling at the table. He's got a nice little spread here. Really tight on the 1 ball, but he has the shot, I believe. And if not, he could always go off the rail and in. Moving into rack number 7 of this matchup of a possible 25 racks. We have John Campbell breaking next for Sonic Hustlers. He's playing against Rene Benoit from FAQs. A couple of experienced players about to engage in a battle on table 2. I guess if you look at this from the perspective of experience, both teams have tons of experience through their players. Oh, he just missed the shot. And how does the cue ball scratch from there, man? Ball in hand on table number 1. Sterling Janelle from Sonic Hustlers. A chance to tie up the match. John Campbell hits the pack a little funny on table number 2. Comes up dry. And Renee Benoit from FAQs will get working on this table. A lot of complications on this table and not many options to start off with. I feel like maybe a high ball is slightly better, but not by a lot, just barely. And I mean, your starting point kind of says you have no choice but to take that anyway. Makes the shot to the corner, so he's the stripes now. Sterling doing good on table 1 to make sure that he gets position on the 8 ball. Shot is good. But he didn't get the shape on the 8 ball. So now he's got to come up with a trick shot. So I'm experiencing slight signal drops here and there. They're not going to last very long, but they'll last, you know, between, I don't know, 20 seconds to a minute, just in case. And it doesn't happen all the time because it happened in the last stream and at the stream before that also, but it didn't act up very much. So it shouldn't be an issue. Usually when there's drops on the signal like that, it has to do because somebody's using like an ATM or Interact machine that's draining some of that data. All right, so FAQs gets lucky on that one. Lucky little break. Excuse me. And Dave Fahl will win his game, making it 4-2 for FAQs. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. I don't know why. My mom used to say, if you're getting the hiccups, it's because you lied. But I didn't lie about anything, so I don't know where the hiccups came from. I didn't even lie about my identity, man. I tell everybody who I am. I should have kept it. So there was another drop there, and that was roughly like 40-second drop. And honestly, the one time that it was acting up was the first stream today, and it dropped the signal 3 times, and that was it. What's up, Stephen Roberts? Welcome back, man. Raiden Friesian, welcome to the stream. Daryl Yale, Larry Hunter, Sharon Stewart, welcome everyone. Jim Greenwald, Oliver Cutt, Kathy Seacrest, Kelly Hool, how you doing? Shawan Hu, welcome to the stream. Thomas Billington, how you doing? So we're already 6 racks into this match. It's a best of 25 games. 19 games remaining in this matchup. All right, that's the 3rd time that it's dropped the signal now on this stream. I'm hoping that'll be the last time that it drops the signal. It's not really going to affect it too much, but it's going to make you feel like what happened to the stream. Because it's not like the usual drops when they get a drop will be like a few seconds and it reconnects right away. So you almost can't tell, like, as you see a small little lag. But this is being a consistent like 30 to 40 second lag. So you're going to feel the difference. And at times it's going to make you feel like the stream froze. Maybe it's not on anymore. It's still on. It's just lagging. And it should correct itself shortly. Mr. Bombassa from Active Pool League. Roman Palankaran, welcome to the stream. Ben Forbuster Lim, what's up, man? Michael Rhodes, Colin Kerr, the White One Disc guy, welcome, guys. Take a little peek on YouTube. Says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yes, I know. I can't do nothing about it. It's out of my hands, man. I'll see if I can fix it here somehow. I'm going to drop my bandwidth just a little bit. I'm hoping that will make the correction. Hopefully that will solve the problem. Lan Fong Wanless, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kurt Junior Wayne, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's going to miss that shot. Turns the table over to John Campbell. He's got a pretty spread open table right now. Should be good to get the finish here. But you never know. Sometimes you run into issues. Sometimes you lose the cue ball a little bit and it creates some issues. But right now, this table's looking pretty good for him. Opportunity knocking anyway. Sterling Kashane with a shot to the corner on table one. It's going to get hooked on that 8 ball though. That's the second time that I've seen a ball go into that pocket and pop up like that. I wonder why. I wonder if maybe the pocket is uneven, it's not lined up properly. And I don't mean like the actual cushions, I mean like the actual pocket itself, the little plastic piece that goes on the side of the pocket on top. It kind of looks like it's not centered right now, like it's popping out a little bit, but it could have just been a missed shot. I didn't see what shot Sterling made on that table on that 8 ball, but I gotta go back and watch it now. Oh, you can see it to the side straight. I thought he didn't even find the window on that one. FAQ's up 5-2. That's gonna move us into rack number 8. Looks like Mitch DuPont's going to be breaking on that one. John Campbell's going to squeeze in the 7 ball into the corner pocket. He's got a shot to the side on the 5. How you doing, Doug Morgan? Welcome to the stream. Jason Hominiak, welcome to the stream. Brock Brashot, welcome back. Horn KC Gems, welcome to the stream. This is the A-side quarterfinal matchup in the 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial Tournament. Gonna have a challenge here to get back for the 8 ball. It's got the wrong angle on the 1. And only because of where the 12 ball is. Otherwise, he'd be able to just push this through and come up. It's Gonna have to draw around this 12 and try to get shape for the 8 ball in the bottom left corner. Unless he can pull through and pass the 12 and go forward, then he can make it for the bottom right. Oh, a little bounce off the horn is going to save him from scratching. You'll have a tester here for the 8 ball, but you'll feel good about the fact that he still has an opportunity at the table because he was that close to scratching there. That was an important 8 ball. He's going to make it. Almost scratched, too. 5-3. Sonic Hustlers down by 2. Mitch DuPont on table number 1 from Sonic Hustlers trying to work his magic on the table right now. The dangerous Corey Peranto coming up for Sonic Hustlers breaking on table 2. And you got to watch this guy play, man. Fast paced, doesn't take a lot of time to think, and always seems to work out the puzzles at the table. He'll be a fun one to watch. People that shoot like him, to me, in my eyes, are like superheroes, man. They can do things that no other human could. And I mean, because I'm a methodical player, so I take forever to shoot. He does it, man. You guys are going to see this right away on table 2. Quick player, quick thinking, quick reaction to every scenario on the table. So this is rack number 10 now, out of a possible 25. Corey Peranto to the break, table 2. Goes for the second ball break. He's going to get a great split on the table. And the opportunity is him here. It's all him. Everything's available, solids or stripes. No real breakouts, but the stripes look a little bit harder than the solids, just barely. So I'm thinking we're going to go low ball. And this is probably the longest he's ever taken to shoot. Usually he's like almost done the rack by now. He's going to go with the stripes, and that's an interesting choice. I thought the solids were the better option here. I mean, the stripes aren't that bad, though. Jazz missed the shot to the corner. He also just missed the scratch to the side pocket. Opportunity for Mike Vautour from FAQs on table 2. Danny Miller trying to work things out on table number 1. He's playing for FAQs. He's got the lineup here. All he's got to do is just keep the nerves under control and keep shooting. Good setup on table 1. Just needs to get possession for that 15 ball. Doesn't have to be perfect on it, but he's on it pretty perfectly. They're all laughing because they're saying that he's making the table so tough it's causing stress on them. But I think he's playing the table okay. He's found a path to the 8 ball anyway. He's going to make it. 6-3. FAQ's up by 3. But they're bugging him, man. They say, you're making this table look so hard, man. And that's what you want. You know, you want to play on a team that kind of razzes you, that, you know, helps you build up chemistry, right? Because all these little moments when you're joking around and you're poking at each other, they're good. You know, they help build that bond, that competitive bond that teams get when they go all the way in a tournament. And these guys have lots of that, man. They know each other really well, FAQs. And I think that's really what it's going to come down to is two things. Either just a really good competitive team that barely misses to win the tournament, or a team that has incredible chemistry that just, they've overcome every obstacle together as a team in this event. Those are usually the teams that end up winning the tournament. As of right now, we got 8 undefeated teams on the A side, but there will be 4 remaining as of 5 o'clock. Well, I guess now it's 5, so 7 o'clock tonight. And then on the B side, we're getting down to, I think it's like 12 teams left right now. Smash and break. He's going to make a ball on table 1. He's going to make 2 of them. Made a couple of stripes, and he's got a stripe in front of him. Table is beautiful, too. 8 ball is a bit of a problem, though. Oh, not really. 8 ball goes past the 1, so the 8 ball's okay. Yeah, no, this is a great table, man. The only thing he's got to do is just work it out. I'm thinking you play up table here for one of the side pockets next. Or one of the side pocket shots next. That's what I meant to say. Oh, this is going to set him up for the corner instead. Shot to the corner is good on table 1. So this is where the work comes in for Dave File. He needs to get onto the 9. Mike Vautour will win that game for FAQs. They're up 7-3 now. Rene Benoit from FAQs breaking on table 2. Oh yeah, and I gotta charge my phone. I'm starting to get into the matches now, man, and quickly forgetting about the things I gotta do, like getting my charger. Alex Hag, hi, welcome to the stream. Chris Harrison, welcome. Harold Altino, welcome. Shane Taylor, what's up, man? Ken Crenshaw, Ryan Paulus, Courtney Don, Lisa Van Dam, welcome everyone. Jason Serrano, what's up, man? Eight in the corner is good from Dave Fowle. FAQs are up 8-3 now. 5 away from winning the match. SONIX, Hustler as well. They don't have their back against the wall yet, but it's starting to look like it's going to head that way if they don't start getting a couple of wins soon. A chance to do so right now on table 2 through Rob Slater, but he's got a tough table ahead of him. All right, so rack number 12 and 13 are in play now. 12 is already going. 13's about to get broken right here. Sterling Kershane from FAQs breaking on table number 1. Rene Benoit from FAQs playing on table 2 with a ball in hand. Looks like Renee is figuring out this table pretty good. The 8-ball is the one that I'm worried about. You know, I'm not sure if it goes to the side. It doesn't look like it goes to the side to me. And if you had to take it to the top left corner, that's a tough shot to take on also. So it's almost better just to try to open up this 8-ball, but that can be risky. Now, if he can get the perfect shape off this 1-ball for a finish to get onto the 8 to make it to the top left corner, that could be the finish there. But that means that he has to get perfect shape on the 3-ball off the 7-ball now. He wanted to go forward a little bit. He actually stopped the shot. I don't know if he's got the shot. He might have to do a jump shot here, which is okay, but then you can't really control the white ball like you want to. He's going to go get his jump cue. And Sterling Kershane just scratched the cue ball on table number 1. So Sonic Hustlers gets a chance on table number 1 through Mitch DuPont. He's got a ball in hand and a little bit of work in front of him. Renee is putting his jump cue together because he needs to get this 3-ball in next. That's the way you need it. All right, let's resume the matchup. So he's on the jump shot now on the 3. He just needs a little bit of angle, but if he stops the cue ball flat where the 3-ball is, that works too. Shot's more important than the shape here, but the shape is pretty important also. Both balls are going to jump off the table. It's going to be a dropped 3 and a ball in hand. Oh, the 3-ball came up, which I thought when it's a win system, it doesn't matter. If it's a point system, it does. Either way, it came up, and I'm going to go confirm about this ruling soon. Well, I'll just let it be for now, but I'll ask about that question after, see if that's something that is the way it's supposed to be. I thought that 3-ball would have to be down because it was off the table. And usually anything that comes off the table just gets dropped down into the pocket. But if it's a point system, then usually it comes back up. Attempt on a bank side will be short for Mitch DuPont on table number 1. That's going to bring Sterling Kershane to the table from FAQs. Rob Slater trying to work out this table right now for his team, Sonic Hustlers. He's got a nice little spread. He just has to keep his cool, stay focused. He's going to run the cue ball to the bottom of the table, I guess top of our screen. He's up against the wall, so he's limited on what he can do for shape here. Taking his time to work it out. Looks like Sterling Kershane ran into a little bit of trouble himself on table number 1. He's trying to work out the puzzle there. Tried to force the shot to the corner. And I don't know, like, I mean, he didn't scratch, so that's good. And I don't think it's a bad thing that he ran to that 8-ball. He actually makes that 8-ball a little bit tougher to make now. And he's got a shot on the 3-ball, but he still has to find the finish. And I think the shot to the corner is no good anymore. He actually has to break out this 8-ball now, which he can set up for a breakout angle here with the 1-ball, and he has so far. The only thing about this tangent line, though, is that it kind of makes it tougher to get through directly to the 8 because you're likely going to run in between that 11 and 9. Now, if you're feeling pretty confident on the shot to go past the side pocket to the top left corner, then I guess you can play it that way and just try to get the cue ball to come off the 9 to shift over to the left side of the table. But I'm telling you, man, that 8-ball is a tough shot right now. Came up short on the shot, but I'm not sure if he really wanted to make it. I'm not sure what was going on in his mind there. I felt like he was begging it to get the shape on the E-pull, and if he would have made that shot, he would have been in trouble. But at the same time, I feel like he was trying to play kind of like a two-way shot, which right now with the layout of the table, it doesn't look like it was very effective because Rob Slater's getting to work on the table now. There still might be a chance here for Renee on this table, and only because of where that 8-ball is, but because of that stripe sitting right below it, Rob Slater's got a better chance to be able to open it up. Grind out match on table number 1. Oh, he almost opened that 8-ball up, but he didn't. 8-ball is still a challenge. You could take a stab at drawing into it here. Taking the 10-ball to the side with a draw shot into the 8, but then, you know, if you hit the wrong side of the 8, you're going to scratch. Even if you hit it flush, no guarantee you're going to get it off that rail. It might be one of those things where, like, he has to eventually set up for the breakout and the finish on the 8-ball. And he has the opportunity to do so here. Looking for the bridge. It was under the other table. Jerry Trapp, how you doing? Lance Stanchfield, Mike Creighton, welcome to the stream. Kevin Plowman, Brad Delph, welcome guys. Andrew McMahon, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this 8-ball's in a bad spot, man. What I actually would have liked to have done if I was him was maybe like bankside off the 8. Because that would push the 8-ball out in the open. And I think you can still do that here if you wanted to, but he's going to try to play shape for it instead, and he's going to be tough on this 8-ball. Bankside not available. Bank corner is about the only option. Safety, of course, is another option if you can find one. But I think that 8-ball is frozen to the rail, so it's going to be tough for him to get that safety. Speaking of safety, we're still in a safety battle on table number 1. Sterling Crashane from FAQs gets a chance on table 1. His team is up by 5 right now. They also need 5 wins for the win. Good shot to the corner. Hi, Gene Peacock. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Corey Bird, Patrick Huntinghog. Welcome, guys. By the way, is my sound good? I mean, earlier I was having issues with the sound. It wasn't loud enough, and I made the adjustment then. Nice little breakout. If he got the shot on the 6-ball, it's a nice little breakout. I don't think he's got it, though. He might have to, like, masse into the shot slightly. You can cheat the pockets to an extent, though, so you might be able to cheat the pocket in here. Cheats the pocket just a little bit. And great shot, a great finish. Good battle from Sterling Kershane. Gets his team a little closer to a win, 9-3. Rob's going to turn the table over to Rene Benoit, the captain of FAQs, and he's got to find out how to address this 8-ball. You could take the stab of breaking it out. I think that's probably going to be the only option here. Playing perfect shape is another option too, but oh, he's going to play the shape to go past the side pocket. Now, this is an interesting choice because usually on this shot, the horn's going to kick the ball out. But if he adds a little bit of left-hand spin, he'll pull it off that rail, and that should do it. Oh, he pulled it off that rail too much. And the 8-ball's going to stop by the corner and giving Rob Slater an easy 8. Rob's going to make the 8-ball. Cue-ball's going to the pocket. Oh, is this going to avoid the scratch? So close. 9-4. They're down by 5. We got Danny Miller from FAQs breaking on table number 1. Mike Vautour from FAQs breaking on table number 2. So the tournament rules are 25-game format, race to 13. So the first team to hit 13 wins the match. 5-player teams, 2 masters allowed per team maximum. The handicap system is 20 points per team, and the points are divided there as you can see on the screen. Premier, Vegas Intermediate, and Masters are 5. Super Vegas are 4. Vegas Cash Plus are 3 points. Cash 3, Cash 2 are 2 points. Cash 1 and Novice are 1 point. Premier, Vegas Intermediate, or Master is like a 650 plus. A Super Vegas level player is 575 to 650, I guess we'll say. The Vegas level players are like 550 and under. The Cash 3 and Cash 2 level players are basically 400s and under. And then the Novice is usually around a 100 or 200 point Fargo rate. Most of them in the hundreds, you know, because they're just trying to figure out how to make shots still. They have no concept of how the game is played for stats or standings. All right, so rack 14 is a go. It's already on point, and I'm not sure who's playing. It looks like Danny's playing still on table number 1 for that rack. Rack number 15 is coming up here on table number 2. Mike Vautour is breaking on that one. Looks like he's playing against Sterling Janelle. Smashed it. 13's going into the pocket. Limited options on what to do here, though. I think you could easily start off with a stripe, so that's not that big of a deal. And the stripes actually look pretty decent. You just have to make one good positional shot, which is the shape for the 9-ball. But you can almost do it right now, taking the 12 to the side, playing the shape for the 9, and then if you don't get it, you still have the shot on the other stripe to the side pocket. See how he plays it out, but I'm thinking that's the way you want to do it. Address your problem ball right off the hop. And he's got a decent angle here on the 12 to the side. Michelle Therian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tony Tavares, Howard Nelson. Welcome, guys. Putting some juice on it on table number 1. I don't know if he got it. He's so close to having it. He's going to do a kick shot. Really, really nice effort. Just didn't get the result. We're looking at the table on the left. Look at this. Almost a perfect result. Almost. Gonna have to come up with something tricky now. Kick shot's the only option. Tried to jump it off the rail, but the cue ball's going to jump off the table altogether. Ball in hand for Corey Peranto. A quick shooter, this guy. This table is laid out for a quick shooting. We'll see if he can get it done. Starting off with the trouble ball right off the hop. Just quick thinking, this guy. Sees the shot, sees an angle, and just shoots for it. Lost the cue ball a little bit there on table number 1, but he's still okay. Quick work out of that rack, man. Get into work. Nice finish there on table 1 from Corey Peranto. The Sonic Hustlers, they're down by 4. 9-5, or Dolly Parton. That's actual hand and poker too. They call it a Dolly Parton 9-5. Now you have to, you know, kind of go back to like the 80s to know what that's all about. But Dolly Parton had a movie. It was called, I think it was called 9-5, or pretty sure that's what it was called. And Jermaine Cecil Hool, welcome to the stream. Danny Cross Jr., Deniclaw, welcome to the stream. Bell Kinnell, how you doing? Lots of cue ball control on this one here on table 2. You got the easy shot to the side, but then position for the 13 ball is the challenge. Or the 9 ball, whatever that is. I think it's a 9 ball. It was the 9 ball. He did a great job on that one, and it looks like he's going to get just enough to be able to make the shot. Now, all he's got to do is find the 8 ball, which it looked like he just took a peek at it. Looks like he's figured out his spot. Smash and break on table number 1 from Rob Slater of Sonic Hustlers. He made a ball off the break. He'll have a chance to get going on that table. Gene Peacock says, yes, it was 9-5, and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda were her co-stars. The only reason I remember that show so much is because she had that song that was 9-5, and I don't know, that song made that series kind of famous in my mind, but that's how I related it. Taking a look to see if he needs a ref for the shot. But you can see the 8 balls ahead of the 1 just from looking at the screen, so he should be good to make it. Don't fall for it, he says. Renee is telling Mike, you know, don't get sharked out on the shot. Let's get it finished. Nice shot on the 8 ball. 10-5. They're 3 games away from winning the match. Danny Miller with a chance to make it 2 games if he gets another opportunity on this table. Right now, Rob Slater is trying to do his best to keep him off the table. Bit of a tester coming up, though. And this is going to be the one that matters. I think they're saying that they should have called a ref for that shot on the 8 ball, but you can see the 8 ball was ahead. It was going to be a good shot. And Slater makes a great cut on the 5 ball. Unfortunately for him, though, the cue ball scratched to the side pocket. Now, had it not scratched to the side pocket, he actually would have had a shot on the 1 ball, too. So he was looking good on that table, minus a scratch. What's up, Brian Mod, Brad Beardy, JC Severs, welcome to the stream. Michael Mapatak, what's up, man? Jean Peacock says, yes, in an interview, she said she only agreed to do the movie if she could write the theme song. Cool. So, and the theme song really was what kind of took that movie off, right? It was the biggest reason why I think that movie was so popular back then. Now, I was a little guy growing up in that era, but I remember my parents watching it, and yeah, it was popular. My mom used to be like all into another show. What was it called now? I think it was called Dallas. She used to be into that show all the time too. And and Dynasty, that was another one that was back then. I don't remember any of these shows because I was a little guy, but I just remember the show itself, and I remember some of the theme music. I'm kind of curious what kind of mindset pool players have when it comes to choosing their movies and their shows. So I'll ask you guys that are on here right now, what is your favorite TV show, current TV show, that it's like your binge show, the one that you just can't get enough? Episode comes out every Thursday at 12 o'clock, let's say, so you're like every Thursday at 11 o'clock, you're ready to watch it. What's your go-to show? And what's your best movie nowadays? I've been kind of trying to watch some TV while I'm doing my work on the computer, so I've been catching up on some of the shows, and there's a couple of good ones that I watched. There was Invasion, Stat Canada calling me again. Like, they really want to get those stats from me, man. If I don't answer all day yesterday, don't call me all day today. I'm not going to answer today either, man. I don't care about your stats. I don't know why they always call me too. Like, and they call my phone every time, like as if I'm gonna answer it. I've never answered Stat Canada once in my life. Wait, I'm lying. When I was a kid, I answered it once because I was wondering what it was, and then it was like this big interview. I was like, I'm sorry, I got no time. I hung up. Was it Dave that won that game? Oh, yeah. Dave won that game. So FAQs up. You're okay, Simon. FAQs up 11-5. They're 2 wins away from winning this matchup. Rene Benoit, the captain of FAQs, with the 6 and 8 ball remaining on table 2. A chance to get his team on the hill. What's up, Zuko? No Doubt, Bones. And I never watched, that one's got a lot of seasons too. This is more harder to get by.
No, I won't touch anything.
Thank you. I thought you were going to do one of like jump flip or something over there.
Like right over you, right?
Renee gets his team on the hill. 12-5. And, well, they're sitting comfortable right now because all they got to do is win one more game. And there's 8 racks remaining. Actually, 7. The 8th rack is in play right now on table number 1. A bit of an important rack now because you want to close out. You don't want to give your opponents any kind of life whatsoever. So you got to work this out. You got to make sure that you're delivering on every shot. Leave nothing to chance. He's got a great angle here on the 12 ball to be able to break open the 2 stripes that are an issue next to the 3. Oh, and he only got the 2 ball out, but he still has a wired combo to that corner, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, no, wait, that's the 1 ball. I thought that was a 9, but that's the 1 ball attached to the 12 or 15, whatever that is, on the right side of the table. Trying to open it up here, and he's going to get it opened up. A great shot to open it up, but can he find a follow-up shot? He does have one with the 11 ball. Not much cue ball control there, though. And it looks like the natural path on that one's going to take him towards the 4. Now the 4 can work as a cushion to stop the cue ball from going in the pocket, or it can work as something that's going to push the cue ball to the pocket. So that's why he's trying to get this 9 ball instead. Off and in for the 9. Needs a good shot on the 11 ball. It's decent. It would have been better if he had either or, corner or side, but he's right in the middle. The only thing this means is that he's got to put a lot of pace on this shot because he needs to get all the way back to the right for the finish. Either that or he's got to hit it slow and try to hold shape on the right side rail, which is going to be hard to do, I think. He's going to try to hold pace. Oh, he's going to run into the 3 ball. Smart shot. Now, that's something I wasn't even considering, you know, but there's a great shot. Run into the ball intentionally for the position. And all he's got to do is just bring the cue ball back towards the 3 ball now for the finish. A little bit too much. It was supposed to go into the 3 ball. He's left himself a challenging shot on the 8 ball. It might go to the bottom right. It goes to the bottom left with a really hard back cut. And that's the only option. Well, I guess I reverse bank to the top left corner where he's standing too. If it goes to the right, that's the way he wants to go. And that's the only option he really has. If it goes to the left, you got to not focus on the cue ball at all. It's just a shot. Whatever happens with the cue ball, you're just hoping you don't scratch. For the win. He's going for the bank. It's going to take, oh no, it's going to stop just short of the pocket. And he's left himself in a good position now here to be able to win this rack. And this is going to be a bit of a challenge here for Corey Peranto. He needs to get up table for that 4 ball. He's going to try to get onto it right now. Ooh, just missed it. Just missed the shot. 3 balls available though, so it's not bad. 1 ball's available now to get set up for the 4, but it's not quite there. And though you can take the breakout angle here off the 1, then you would have that 6 as an escape shot. Almost scratched the cue ball there. Looks like he's decided that he's going to finish off on the 4 ball. Quickly done as he gets down for the 4. And he's giving his team a little bit of relief here because they're thinking they were done. But Corey Peranto delivers for Sonic Hustlers. Keeps them alive. 12-6 or 6-12, whichever way you want to look at it. That was a good little finish for Corey Peranto. Now his teammate Sterling Janelle has to try to work things out on this table, on table 2. Small adjustment there. Somebody tripped the camera slightly. It had to happen at some point, man. I mean, everywhere I go stream, no matter what, if it's a 3-day event, like one of the 2 or 3 days is going to end up, somebody going to end up running into the tripod. So it happened here today, too. I guess I should be grateful for it not happening yesterday, though. That's one day I got away with it. Well, it's coming down to the pressure match now for Sonic Hustlers. They have to find a way to win every game remaining. They got to rely on their weakest players to be their strongest players and their strongest players to deliver. While at the same time trying to hold back FAQs, who seems to be having a great tournament so far. At least in this match, is looking like they're playing an amazing game. Looking like a favorite to get into the final 2. This match right here is for them to get into the final 4 on the A side because it would be the A side semifinals next. Now the matches are scheduled for 7 o'clock. Oh, look at this. Good hit. Needs a little bit of a safe. He's going to get something anyway. So the next matches are set up for 7 o'clock. We're at 6:18. There's a lot of matches that are going to end up running a little bit later now because now we're like in the elimination process. So every team is, you know, trying to survive on the B side, and every team on the A side is trying to make sure that they get the wins. They're taking more time to get the wins because now the wins matter even more than the beginning of the day. Good shot to the corner. He's going to get a big bounce here and set up for the 11 ball to the right side middle pocket. We're talking about table 2 right now. Still needs to figure out what to do with that 9, but the 9 could be the finish ball. FAQs has a slightly stacked team. They have Premier and a Master on the team, which both of them are definitely Master level. They have Vegas level ranked player, which is Mike Vautour, but he's actually more like a Premier level player, but he's legitimately ranked a Vegas player. So they got a bit of a sandbagger on their lineup there. Then they have Danny Miller, who's ranked as an SV1, but he's been playing some solid pool in this tournament so far. He just missed a shot on that table. But he's the guy that, you know, like nobody really knows, and he comes in and he seems like a nice, friendly guy until he gets on the table and he starts beating you. And then they have Sterling Kashane, who is just a really, really good player, man. He's ranked Super Vegas, but technically he's like a Premier level player. So these guys have a pretty stacked team, and I would look at them as a favorite to win this event. But there's a couple of other stacked teams waiting to come through yet. It's going to be down to who has the best sandbagging team, and these guys have a pretty good chance. Just gracing the 4 ball. Or the 2 ball, I think that's the 2 ball. He's done good for himself. He's tied up a stripe, so he's going to get another opportunity. I think if I'm Danny here, I just try to make that 9 ball come off the rail and just play a shot, just a shot. I don't even try to make it here. There's no point. He's going to make it, though. Now, the only thing about making it is that you start telling yourself, like, okay, I can finish this table. All I got to do is this. But then you're committed to it. And now if you don't get it, you open up the table for your opponent. Chances are you might lose. Right now, he's got a good opportunity to be able to just play a safety. And I think that's what he should do. Maybe take like a weak bang to the other corner, to the bottom top right corner. That way, if he ends up playing a kick shot safe, then you still have someone to shoot at after. If you just pot this 13 and he plays a kick safe and he actually gets you hooked, you're not going to be happy about the fact that you left yourself in that situation. So I don't think you make this ball. I think you just bank it. Maybe you bank it up to even the middle of the table. He's going to make it. Trying to take away the hook. He's done decent. Took away the direct contact anyway. That's going to increase the chances of him being able to close out the match now. Mike Vautour from FAQs on table number 1. He's got a chance to close out the match for his team also. Trying to work out the last couple of shots on that table. Going for the combo. Interesting choice on table 1. If it hits the rail, it's good. So that was the problem. And see, and that's the reason I would have left that 13 ball up, because now you would have had something else to shoot at, which made the safety harder for Sterling. But now, because that ball was gone, Sterling knew that all he had to do was just hit that 4 or that 2, whatever it was that he hit, and then just send the stripe up table, and that's going to give him a good chance. Now, what I would do is, if I was Danny, I would just maybe try to reverse bank this to the bottom left corner. And that way, if you don't make it, you block the pocket, and you're back to square one again. We're on the hill. He's going to bank it the other way. It's going to come up short. That's going to give Sterling Janelle a back cut on this 2-ball. John Campbell from Sonic Hustlers making the shot on table number 1. It's got the 8-ball remaining. Makes the 8-ball. They're down by 5. And another 8-ball. They're down by 4. Is this a momentum swing at a crucial time? Winnipeg Jets playing tonight against Arizona Coyotes. So we have no music in the background right now. It's all hockey in the background. Two big players coming up to play in this setup here. Dave Fowl from FAQs breaking on table number 1, playing against Mitch DuPont. And Corey Peranto from Sonic Hustlers playing on table number 2 against the captain of FAQs, Rene Benoit. Marianne McConnell, how you doing? Canadian snooker champ. Great player. You guys ever get a chance to watch her play. She plays an amazing game. Very well balanced at the table. Dan Hoger, Colin Frank, Michael Phillips, welcome to the stream. Jay Legrand, what's up, man? Stephen Liao, Austin Sutton, Rod Meredith. Great name, Rod. You're supposed to say that. Serge Dubé, welcome to the stream. El Capitan, what's going on, man? Hippa and a hoppa and a just don't stop her. And YouTube is just quiet, man. I gotta start talking to you guys or something. I don't know. I'll say hello. I gotta get these guys talking, man. They're just all quiet over there. I just said hi, guys, to everybody on YouTube. Gonna come up short on the shot to the corner. Turns the table over to Rene Benoit on table number 2. He'll have a chance to close out the match for his team. Pretty laid out table here. No problems for him whatsoever. He just has to maneuver the cue ball well and just try to stay away from bad shots. So far, he's doing a good job of it. The decision he makes here on the next shot is going to matter, though. How he plays the 7-ball, which I'm thinking we'll play the 7-ball through for the 6-ball. Oh, and he's going to come up just short of it. A bit of a stretch shot if you want to take the back cut. You can see a portion of the cue ball, just enough to maybe get comfortable on cueing the shot to the top left corner, but I don't know if it's going to be an easy shot or not. I feel like it's not. The good thing, though, is if he makes it, all he's got to do is just make it. He should have the follow-up shot after that. Not necessarily the moment of truth here, but the decision that he makes on this situation is going to be what matters for the finish. And I kind of like this. I mean, he's a tall player, so he's got to stretch out a little bit, but I feel like there's less damage and more control by taking the 6. And I think the shot that he's taking now is probably the hardest way to go, but if he can make the shot, it's the easiest way to finish. He's going to make a great shot to the corner, and now he's got the easier finish. You either go forward here or you draw back, which I like going forward, but he might try to draw back. There's always danger when you try to draw back, but he's done good. And Dave Fowle's going to win the game on table number 1 instead. Rene had his shot there too. He was about to be out. 13-8 the final score. FAQs when we win to the semifinal round. I have no idea what they're playing next. But yeah, they're in the semifinal round. So right on. Well, let's do a quick assessment, we'll say. Not really an assessment, more of a recap. 23 teams came out to play in the Wally Mclean Memorial 8-Ball Tournament, the 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial 8-Ball Tournament. These teams were the House of Pain, The Show, Anybody, Dirty Rice, Weekend Clearance, FAQs, who just finished their match on the TV table and won, going to the semifinal. Not That Good, Storm, 100% Matrix, Half Balls, King of the Felt. Most of these teams have made the stream so far. Chalks Cheap, Team Fab 5, Northside, Pocket Pounders, all of them made the TV table so far. Eben Lake hasn't been on the TV table yet. It's going to be all right. They haven't been on the table either. Shots Fired, they were on. Band of Saggers, I'm curious about that team. Winner, Chicken Dinner. Sonic Hustlers just finished losing on the TV table. They will go to the B side to survive. And The Flow, which I haven't seen them play yet. All right, we'll do a couple of quick things here. We'll do, first of all, if you're looking for an event, oops, I got to do that again. And I knew better, but I still went that way because, you know, silly people do silly things, right? Oops, now I did something else. Hang on. Oh, boy. What is wrong with you, man? Yeah, I don't know. I lost my cool on that one. I have no idea what I was doing. There we go. All right, so if you're a CCS member or an ACS member and you want to play in a great event, you can check out the Vancouver Island Championships. It's the 11th annual Vancouver Island Championships, a CCS event running from January 3rd to the 7th in Victoria, BC, held at the Victoria Conference Center. I got to bring this down too. Victoria Conference Center, Fairmont Hotel in Victoria, BC. Sloppy, I tell you. All right, that's going to be it for now. Well, we're going to do some pictures too, and we'll do, if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got to find my name. I got too many things on this stream, man. Where am I? There we are. You guys are playing TV table next? All right, Mike Delgado warming up. Everybody warming up. Arriagada / CSL Manitoba is where you find me. I got to get everything set up for this match because they're not playing for another half hour. These guys are just getting warmed up. We got, it looks like an all-star Filipino team here. Mike Delgado, Chester Sombrado, Ramel Welgas. Another stacked team in the next matchup for you guys. Semifinals coming up next. All right, we'll do some pictures here. There's Wally Mclean in this picture sitting on the left. In the middle is his dad, Cornell Mclean Sr., Chief Cornell Mclean Sr. And then on the right of him is his brother, Cornell Mclean Jr., who organized this event. Great job, by the way, Jr. He's playing the tournament too, man. Playing the tournament, running it, and he's still able to play. Very impressive. Another picture of Wally there, having a good time. Picture of him and his mom. And if you look at all these pictures, it looks like he's always having a good time. Like, he was full of life, man. Here's a picture of him by the mountains. Picture of the family. Looks like a Halloween outing. Watching the Jets game. A picture with his dad, Chief Cornell Mclean Sr. And all right, we're going to be back with another stream shortly. Let's check out the last highlight. What was it? Oh, the almost perfect position from Danny Miller on the 5. He just got hooked. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. My name is Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town and cover an event, or if you want to donate towards my cause, you want to sponsor some of my work, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer at CSLMANITOBA@gmail.com. Any events you have that you want to advertise, feel free to drop me an email, CSLMANITOBA@gmail.com. Make sure you include the poster though, because I want to make sure that it's something presentable for the stream. I mean, if you don't have a poster, you can just give me the date and time, and then I'll try to see what I can do for you. But I prefer if you have the poster. All right, you can follow me or add me on Facebook. We've done this before, and we'll do it again. You can follow me or add me on Facebook. You can follow us on QSports Live on Facebook as well by hitting the follow and notification button, and you'll get notified every single time that we go live. Right now, the boys are in Calgary going live for the Barry Huey Memorial. It's the 5th annual one for them. This is the 3rd annual for us here. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our channels. Follow me on YouTube as well if you want. You can find me under Arriagada/CSLMANITOBA. And it would be awesome if you guys supported me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm just over 700, slowly making my way there. And it's all because of the people that supported me so far. So thank you to everybody that took the time to support me so far. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate the support. Same thing with everyone that took the time to like and share the stream today. I don't know if you guys did yet or not, but I'm asking you, please, as we move along in the day and these matches get better and better and better, do me a favor and like and share the stream. Do it not just for me, but do it for the family. They want to honor their loved one as best as they can, and what better way to honor them than having more people tune in to watch the memorial for them. So only you guys can do that. I need your help. I'm going to be back with another stream shortly. I'm going to maybe take a little walk, have a little break. We're starting off in 25 minutes, so come back shortly for the semifinals. It's going to be exciting. Showdown. Undefeated teams. Undefeated teams. You know what that means, right? It means stacked teams. It means runouts. It means excitement. Coming up next at 7 o'clock. I'll see you guys shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Cheers.